MBMax has several interrelated windows to allow you to clean and review your multi-beam data. From sweep windows to profile windows to cloud windows, let's take a look at how you might operate inside of MBMax 64.
Let's see how we can review data inside of MBMax 64 using the sweep windows. Whoops, didn't want to do that. So I'm going to open up sweep window, another sweep window, and then the single sweep, just so we can see how they're interrelated. One nice thing about these windows is if you click on a point in one, the other windows will jump to that point. Let me look at the floating toolbar up here. So if I click on this point here, every window will move to that point. Let's get down here, start at the beginning. You probably don't want to manually edit your data, but this is the same data, just looking in different perspectives. And if I take that and slam it like that, you can see the same kind of presentation, except over in here I'm drawing dots, where over here I'm doing a solid color model. But I want one in a nice perspective, and then the other where points are going to stick up in the air. Well, if you want to manually edit your data, you're in for a long day, but you can just click here and get rid of some of these outliers as they occur. You see a lot of noise here where we're first playing with the settings. I can start stepping through my data, going close to the barge now. And a lot of times you get these rays where there's a single bad point and it's connecting those. There's a little bit of noise over top of the barge that I can get rid of here. You can see this will flash automatically as it updates and recalculates all the windows. I'm going to leave the rest of it intact for now. A little bit of a drop down as we come off the back side of the barge, that's fine. Overall pretty clean stuff, so I'm going to step to my next line. Line number 2, I got a little blip right over there, so if we put the cursor on that, and step forward and backward. See a little point up in space there, so there are all kinds of tools where I can click and drag a box around it, get rid of it that way. And that's gotten rid of that point there, that's good. Go to the next block. Once again, coming up over the barge, I got a point up in space, so I can just get rid of that single point. You're going to find typically you can set manual filters that will find this information and repair it for you very quickly. Here we're actually playing with a range scale and stepped it way down, not a problem. Let's go to the next one. Let's look in there, there's the side of the barge, a very nice picture of it. With the hand tool you can take it and rotate it around to get different orientation and aspects of it. Go back this way, look the wrong way. That's the edge of that barge and a very nice clean look at it. That's it. Line 4, last one. Overall, pretty clean data. Well, we can also look at our data inside the profile window and or cloud window. And once again, all these windows are interrelated. So I'm going to open up a cloud window. Take my hand, we can go ahead and pull that down like that. And just where you can see it a bit up here. Plus. I can rotate this around so I get a pretty good picture of that barge. Let me see if I can try to sharpen up an edge on it. Not too easy here, but I do see some objects up in the air that don't exist. So I can take this and say delete above a line. Be careful, it might be a mast or something. And we can also step through the window using the profile window. A lot of people like doing their final cleanup in cloud. I'm going to close this window here. Let's open the profile window and take a look at that. And let's get a second, put a cell window down below it too. So right now I'm cutting a profile along this solid black line like that. You see that line will move as I step through them. There's a problem at a certain point. I can click on that point. Every window will move to that. So here's my cell window at that location. You can see I've got a whole range of Z values going up in the air. Just take my little lasso here and get rid of those. Once again, manual editing, it has its limits. Typically you use the automated filters and get rid of a lot of these points very quickly.